Hey, hey, that's my friend, hey!
Shh, keep it down!
Stop, man. What are you doing?
I'm going to the HQ.
HQ? Wait, that's HQ? HQ, you're all the way down there. She's a kite. What are you doing? That's a kite, man. HQ is there.
I got sleep torpedo.
Alright, welcome back to iteachhershewins! Special edition, straight from Beaver!
Pennsylvania!
Pennsylvania, that's right, for a second there of the Beaver in, alright, Beaver, Pennsylvania.
Absolutely, my friend.
Like always, today with us, our special guest, Carl!
No,
sorry, not Carl, wait a second.
We practice this, we practice so many times.
You're right, man, it's tough. I have a lot of pressure on me with this show. Okay. Nate the Dragon Bradley!
That's right.
Game expert and NETRUNNER expert. And today's review is about
NETRUNNER.
what are the chances? Alright, Nate, let's do it quickly, Intro, tell me something about the game of NETRUNNER, the game designer, the story.
NETRUNNER?
Make us feel the vibe.
Ooh, NETRUNNER is a living card game produced by Fantasy Flight Game by famous game designer, you may have heard of him, Richard Garfield.
I think I've heard of him.
Of Magic the Gathering fame.
Smurfs.
Smurfs?
Right? You didn't?
I don't think so.
Alright, no,
Maybe not.
Maybe not the Smurfs, but Magic the Gathering!
Gathering.
So he's a genius. This guy's a genius. King of Tokyo. Woo!
Oh, man.
Alright, story of the game. What type of game it is? You said it's
Yeah, it's a living card game. It's a game where it's head-to-head. You versus your opponent.
Oh my.
Corp versus runner.
Oh my.
It's an asymmetrical game.
Two players
Of
game.
intrigue, bluffing, action point allowance, a little bit of sexiness.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I know that.
It's so true.
Alright, guys. Sexiness. It's brain and heart versus brain and heart. Alright, quickly. Overview of the rules. This is an overview made for beginners out there, people who don't have NETRUNNER, are considering it, are scared by the huge community out there, by the professional community, by how many expansions are there.
Sure.
And we are here to tell you, it's okay. Buy the core set, just play with that, have some fun with your spouse, with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend, with your best friend, with your enemy, because it's fun.
With your enemy, yes.
Yeah.
So, that guy at work that you just can't stand.
Like, game on NETRUNNER. Come on, right now, let's shuffle. Alright, quick overview of the game.
Quick overview.
Rules.
So, like I said, in the intro, it's asymmetrical. So one person plays the corp, one person plays the runner, and the objective of the game is to score the most points, to score 7 points, or if you're the corp, you're trying to kill the runner, or if you're the runner, you're trying to kill the corp by running out their deck. So that's the basics of the basics. So you're just taking turns head to head, just trying to...
Just an idea of,
since
it's an asymmetric game, can you tell us where can we find this asymmetry between corp and runner? Like, the corp is trying to score his own objective, his own agendas.
Exactly. Oh, it's so great. The corp's trying to do something totally different than the runner. So one person in the game plays the corp, plays the person who's trying to sit back, get their corporation going, get their agendas and assets in line, get their upgrades in place, and try and score agendas. So on your turn, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be installing ice to protect servers, installing agendas and traps, and just trying to score those agendas and traps while trying to outthink, outguess, outbluff the runner.
And for those out there, we're gonna buy or considering to buy the core set. The core set comes with 7 unique factions.
Yes.
Tell us something about those factions.
Sure. So there's so much variety in this game. The core set itself just comes with so much juicy options that we have here. So you have, as the corp, you have Jinteki, which focuses on attacking the runner, setting traps, bait and switch.
Kill 'em all!
Yeah, go at them. NBN focuses on economy, stealing, finding them, tagging them, making sure
controlling them.
Controlling them, exactly. All about control of information. So Wayland, it's all about big money, big ice, throwing dollar bills around. That's what Wayland's all about. And then the HB, the Hasbioroid, they're all about controlling the pace of the game, controlling the clicks, controlling
clicks on actions,
controlling, giving you more actions, giving the runner less actions. That's what they're all about.
Runners.
Runners. Let me tell you about runners. So runners are the other side of the game. These are the people on the streets that are trying to break into the corporations, steal their agendas, steal their money, steal their wives, steal their...
Wow. We got to get away. That's right. That's how we do a beaver here, guys. Beaver, beaver, beaver.
So we have the criminal runners, the blue cards. What they're trying to do is they're trying to steal the money. So they're trying to go in.
Keep you poor, my friend.
Keep you poor. Keep the corp poor. Keep the runner rich.
And ultimately destroying you.
Great strategy.
Yeah?
Great strategy.
That's a bold move.
Great strategy.
Shapers.
The shapers, the green cards. So these cards are all about manipulating what's going on in the game, making your ice weaker, making you stronger. The shapers, they have, if you like economy building, if you like city building, you may like the shapers because they focus in on building this huge, massive, unstoppable machine that can break into any server the corp will bring up. So that's what shapers are all about. The last but not least.
The Dragon's favorite.
The crowd favorites.
Oh, not a crowd. Your favorite. Well, the crowd's favorite.
The crowd's favorite. Everyone loves the Anarchs. The Anarchs.
Ruthless.
Ruthless. All about destroying cards.
Crazy. Destroying
ice. Destroying servers. Wreaking havoc.
Destroying themselves.
Destroying themselves.
That fulfills your goals.
In the process. So that's what we have here. So if any of these sound interesting to you, if this theme sounds interesting to you,
if the dynamics, the idea of a symmetric game, confronting each other using your brain and your heart, bluffing, scheming, long-term strategy, medium-term strategy, long-term strategy, it's so variable. It's a whole universe.
Right.
Nate, pros and cons, and that's why they're here. Your personal ranking.
My personal ranking.
I know you guys want that. I waited until the end because it's juicy. Okay, start with pros and cons.
So pros and cons, the big pro for me is the variability. There's so much just in the core set. You don't have to be afraid of getting addicted to this game because, to be honest with you, I've run the core set for years without jumping into buying any expansion.
There is no need to go pro.
There's no need.
It's just for casual players. Just want to have fun. Sure.
Just look at all of these identities that you get in the base game. Not only do you get
years of new game with this one.
Exactly. It's so much stuff that you can play around with, you can toy around with. Because before you even begin a game of Netrunner, you construct your deck. You build what you're going to use in that particular game. So if you're the corp, you're building an unstoppable war machine to kill the runner. If you're Jinteki, or
even then. Like I heard him saying before, you can even spice things up. Jinteki, you're expecting me to be aggressive, putting a lot of traps. I might change strategy because you don't know. It's a game of information, like some wise man once said. It's a game of discovery, bluffing, eventually outsmarting the other person. And the other beautiful thing about it, the way I see it, is that it actually makes you a better person. I know people that are like, oh, adorable. No. I'm being serious, guys. Not just because I'm a crazy Italian. It makes you a better person. It trains your sense of attention to the details, structuring a long-term strategy, medium-term strategy, short-term strategy. It makes you... it forces you to face your flaws, like, I just come up hours of this strategy trying to put down this card. Nate the Dragon smelled it and it's coming there. I'm like pooping in my pants, but I gotta be calm and be like, whatever, I don't see anything here. So it's about a challenge with yourself. It's the ultimate challenge. I love this game. It really gives you, it improves your daily skills. You're gonna be a better businessman. You're gonna be a better lover. That's right. You're gonna be a better player. You're gonna be a better person.
Wow, amazing.
Cons.
So it is a living card game, so there is a lot of investment involved.
If you go pro. If you're a casual player, and there is a great video by Team Covenant about this, about how casual players maybe don't even exist. But if you're settled to have the core set and maybe a couple of expansions, at least the one I would suggest is What Lies Ahead. It brings a little and maybe opening move, which is an hour. A couple of expansions, you have a complete game. But even just with the core set, have hours and hours and hours and hours of fun with friends. No need to go competitive, because no need to go there. But if you decide to go the route, it's addictive, it's a drug, it's going to be the best experience in your life, but it's an investment. Like
it's an investment of money and also of time.
Lots of time.
You also have to invest time in playing the game, which is exciting, stressful. Oh my God, what did he just install in that server? But there's also time invested in building the deck and trying to think of a strategy that is unique or that might trick your opponent or that they wouldn't expect.
It's probably the most challenging game ever. I mean, probably more challenging than chess.
I would say so.
So, I mean, if you want to go pro,
bold statement.
Bold statement.
Better than chess.
Rather better and harder than chess. So, if you want to go pro, just expect, like if you're a student, you're in college, plenty of time. If you are working in the mine 4 a.m. until late evening, maybe you should stick to the core set.
I think so.
And any other cons?
I don't think so. I think it's a great game.
Okay.
It's a great game.
Because you said something one time,
couples.
I remember. There was something you were seeing another con.
I don't know. It's a perfect game.
Then I guess it's a perfect game. A great game for couples, like you were saying, for your spouse, because it fits any strategy, like your spouse, I'm talking about spouse, but your girlfriend, boyfriend, best friend likes aggressive game, great. Take Jinteki, likes to create an empire, manage his own empire, great Wayland, take Wayland, likes to be completely chaotic, ruthless, destroying everything, wow, get the anarchs, so so it's a complete game. It will fit your opponents, your friend, your girlfriend's taste, and it's going to give you hours and hours of fun. So I recommend it, especially for couples.
So what's your rating?
Well, since you asked, I'm going to give it a 9.5.
9.5?
It is my favorite game ever. I cannot give it a 10 simply because, as we said, if you want to go pro, it's a little investment, it's a little frustrating. I tend to go pro. I know some of you guys are laughing up there, but I would love, what can I say? I aspire at becoming a pro, not just a casual player. And it's an investment, it's frustrating, it takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, so that's the only reason why I don't give it a 10. But best game ever. Best game ever. Wow! Nate.
Wow. Bold statement there.
It's a bold statement. Best game ever. It's a bold statement. It's true. It's true. It is a bold statement. No, but it deserves it. It's better than any other game out there. It's more challenging than any other game out there. And as I said before, my favorite game because it made me a better person. And it makes me a better person every day. Hey, you're right. So, rumor has it, it is not your favorite game.
Not my favorite game. It's not.
It's number 2 though. It's number 2.
It's not a perfect game.
So I'm expecting a decent ranking here.
I also give it a 9.5.
Oh, that's awesome! Alrighty.
Yeah.
Why? That's surprising.
I love bluffing. I love the intrigue. I love the story. I love the cards make sense. What you're doing. The operations make sense. It delivers a lot of theme with the mechanisms that make sense on top of that theme. So it's a great marriage there between mechanisms and theme. With bluffing and hand management, there's not much out there like it. It's a very unique game.
At the same time, I want to add, for those out there who are not thrilled by the dystopian future theme, that to look past it.
Sure.
Because the mechanics are so awesome, and eventually even the theme, it's unique. It's not just dystopian futures. The beauty about this game is you become the identity that you are running with or protecting yourself with. There is a lot of, who do you run? Oh, I run noise. Oh, who do you run? Who do you have as a corp? I got Jinteki RP.
Sure.
It's got a lot of the theme become yours. So go, if you don't like sci-fi, go past it.
Sure.
This is like, could be anything. It's just cool people and cool corporations or evil corporations fighting against each other. So Nate, final question. If they love NETRUNNER, are out there any other similar games?
It depends on why you love NETRUNNER. If you love NETRUNNER because of the theme, there's plenty of good cyberpunk games out there, like Shadowrun Crossfire, or anything out there that deals with the dystopian future. There's a lot of things like that.
Infiltration, right?
Infiltration is another one.
Okay. What if they like it because of the mechanics?
If you like it because of the
It's
mechanics,
pretty unique to me. I don't think.
Yeah, it's very unique. There's a lot of pieces of other games, right? There's an action point allowance system. There's a hand management system. There's a deck construction system. So as far as games that are like it, there aren't too many. I mean, maybe you like the living card game aspect, so maybe another good game would be like Doomtown Reloaded.
Doomtown Reloaded, AG, great game, living card game, several factions, different mechanics,
right?
But another game. If you love NETRUNNER because of that, get Doomtown Reloaded too.
Right.
And I just want to say one last thing to those guys out there. If you love poker, this is better. If you love chess, this is better.
Better than chess!
That's right, my friend. So,
goodness. You're out of control. You're out of control.
I'm out of control. Get me out of here. Thank you, people. iteachhershewins, like our channel, subscribe. Nate, the Dragon, Bradley, the new cast me. Oh my God, thank you guys. Get the course set. You won't regret it. Love it. All right. We are on! Welcome back for iteachhershewins for a special edition straight from Beaver in Pennsylvania, United States of America. Today we're gonna do an interesting review because we're not gonna try to profile the game for those out there who already are playing NETRUNNER, because there are plays there that are even better than the Dragon. It
could be possible.
Could be possible. It could be possible that there are.
Hey! What are you doing? Shh! I'm going to HQ! HQ? You're crazy, man. HQ is all the way down there! No, man! But the sneak door beta! It's archived! Oh, this is fun!
Okay. First I should have said that is archived, because otherwise the joke, so, like, keep on rolling.
So rolling.
This would be for